It is 1.5 hours until sunset here in beautiful Las Vegas. It is about 100 degrees out, but I'm in the shade, so it's nice, the shade of the mountain. And I'm hiking what should be Cheyenne's Peak, or Cheyenne Peak. And I believe it's part of the Red Rock Canyon here. Now, technically, Red Rock is further south from here, but it's kind of all connected. All right, make sure I can see where I'm going. This trail ends here, or perhaps it like goes on a rock. You can kind of see. What? Oh. Nice. This is fun. Okay, I have to come down. That trail leads to this rock formation, and then it ends, and then you have to go down. That's unfortunate. All right, my first little mix-up on the trail, but no problem. I'm preparing for a big hike in Utah in a few weeks, and so I'm trying to get as much hiking time in as I can before I have to summit 11,000 feet. Now, I'm not hiking that many feet up, but that is the peak of the mountain. Whew, but I'm very excited. All right, let's see here. It's like I'm going the right way. Now, I do have a flashlight in case I get stuck in the dark coming down. I'm hoping to get there and back in less than an hour and a half. But you just never know what's going to happen. And I couldn't find much information online about the length of the trail and how long it typically takes. But just looking at it, estimating, I'm thinking about an hour. You know, about 30 minutes up, 30 minutes down. Not too bad. And I see my first cave right up there in the distance. Actually, two caves side by side that I'd like to go check out. So here you can see the first cave I'd like to go check out. Right there. There's another one a little higher. So we'll see if I can make it to both. It's definitely a trail going up to this one right here, so I can at least make it up to this first cave. Let's go check it out. You can see here there's like a small path, kind of sketchy, that leads up. So, ooh, that is very steep. Loose gravel. Let's step carefully. And let's see if I can make it up here without falling. All right. It's important to have very good boots. Good grip. Ooh. Oh, this is a very loose dirt. Coming down is going to be a pain. Ooh. All right. Nice. Okay. Made it up to this first cave. Oh, wow. This is really cool. Okay, come down. Ooh. Loop around. Oh, just got stabbed. Here, by that bush. That was nice. I think there was a massive... What is this? Oh, is that animal feces? I don't know what that is. Something burned. Perhaps it's an old fire log that's now misshapen. Whoa, okay. So here's this first cave. This is awesome. Wow. Very cool. Some graffiti. And someone's gonna have fires in here. That's about what you expect in something like this. I don't hear any wildlife. No mice, no nothing. I don't see any. Well, there's some feces in here. Could be a dog. Who knows? All right. This is very cool, though. Very, very cool. All right. Coming out now. And then you can see up there some more caves. Got some more graffiti. Someone's missing a shirt. That's nice. Let's come around here. I want to see how high up that other cave is. I gotta put this phone down. Whew, to get up there. This could be sketchy. Okay. Hoo-ah. Hoo-ah. All right. I mean, it's pretty far up there. It's not as big either. It's pretty small, actually. There is that other cave. You can see it. From this angle, I can see it's not very deep. It's quite shallow. It's not as big either as this cave right here. So, we'll keep going around this mountain. We'll see if we can find some more caves. Something better, something nicer. Ooh, that was close. All right. Let's come down this carefully. Gotta make it home on my own, not in an ambulance. All right. Ooh, nice. Okay, so there's that first cave. Small one up there. They might be connected in the back. It did not look like it. And then a few more small caves up there. I'm sure there's lizards up there. So a lot of these smaller, like really small caves and under rocks and certain crevices. A lot of these, the big lizards out here like to hide under. Cannot remember what they're called. They're not Gila monsters. But they are very cool nonetheless. I'm gonna walk down on the rock this time. Seems a little safer. Whoa. I'm sure that's better. Nice. All right, I'm gonna keep going around this mountain and let's see if I can make it to the peak. I'm glad that I'm having to loop around the west side of this mountain because I just found another cave. Oh my God, a huge beehive. A huge beehive. Oh, and that cave right there, so close. I want to get to it, but I can't. I'm gonna back up. See this stuff. Wow. Look at that beehive. And there are bees all around me. I can see them now above me. All over the place. I'm not sure if the camera can pick that up. But there are a lot of bees over here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I was just walking up to that too. So I saw that cave right there. I wanted to go check it out. And I started hearing some buzzing. Sure enough, that's a beehive. And a big one at that. And yeah, I'm not gonna get any closer to that. But dang, that cave looks so cool. I really wanna sneak up next to it, but it's not worth the risk. Or is it? Or is it worth the risk? I don't know. I think for now I'll keep going. Dang. Maybe one day come back for that cave. That looked like it went back pretty far. That was pretty impressive. Oh, that could have been so cool. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. There are just caves all over this area, tucked up in these cliff sides. I'm very curious to know what's inside. And that one was so accessible too. All right. And keeping an eye out for rattlesnakes. It's sunset. And here on the warm rocks. So this is a prime area for rattlesnakes to be coming out. So I found yet another cave right above me in this little rock formation, which appears to be a good omen. Right about the opening of that cave. So I don't hear any bees. It's not too steep. It's a little sketchy, but if I kind of wind my way through here, I think it should be all right. Let's see what happens. Let's see if I make it home. Just kidding. I'll make it home. All right. Just gonna keep winding my way. This is a cool. That's a pretty cool cave. All right. It's a little bit sketchy. Right on the edge there. Whoa. All right. I'm gonna get my phone out for this one, because this looks very cool. Wow. All right. Watch my step. Oh, that's close. Okay. Wow. This is a cool cave. Fire pit. And oh, something's back in there. Look at that. A lot of feces. I think it's bats. Some bats back in there. The rock is wet, you can see. Zoom in. Wonder what's back there. Oh. That's cool. Maybe get up a little higher. Oh, look at this. Someone's been doing some artwork. That's pretty fun. I'm not a fan of the graffiti. Ooh. All right. Oh, you get better view now. Oh yeah. Doing fires back there. And something's living back there. A lot of feces. The rock is really wet back there. It's interesting. You can see a lot of condensation actually on the rock dripping down. It looks very wet. And considering how dry it is, you know, in the middle of August, 107 degrees today, and there's water back in there still on the rock. That's pretty cool. This is a pretty cool little cave. I could see myself staying the night in here. Whew, that'd be fun. And look at that view. Wow. That is a beautiful view. Absolutely gorgeous. What an impressive view from this cave. Wow. This is very awesome. Man, I love exploring. I love getting out and exploring and checking these caves out. There's just so many around here. This is very, very beautiful. My goodness. I wish I could have gone in that cave over there that I passed with the bees, but they were so close to it, and you know, that could end very, very badly if they start to swarm me. I mean, that would not be fun. No, we'll have to pass that way on my way out of here. I actually have, what time is it? Okay. So I've decided I am not going to make it even around the loop of the mountain. It's getting late. I've been hiking for almost an hour now, and I'm not even halfway around the base of the mountain. I mean, I have been stopping to check out some of these caves and doing some cool stuff, so it hasn't been the most productive hike. But I don't feel like getting home at 9 p.m. in the dark. I do have a flashlight, but still, it's not fun. There's wildlife out here. There's bobcats. There's rattlesnakes. There are bighorn sheep and coyotes. You know, I just don't want to run into anything or slip and fall in the dark. I mean, that would not be fun. So much of this has been an incredible hike so far. I do need to eventually turn around and head back towards the car where I came from. I'd like to be back at the car just after sunset, so less than an hour from now. So I'll keep going, kind of work my way around this trail, see if I can find any other caves that are easy to get to, and then find a good stopping point, probably at 7, and make my way back, and then be back to the car by 8 p.m. at the latest. This is super sketchy. Dang. Whoa. Look at this. Loose gravel. Dirt. Ooh. What you really want is rock like this to step on. But there's not a whole lot right now on this trail that I've made. Ooh. My dad always called this trail blasting. I don't know if that's a real term he used, but when you're making your own trail, when you're finding your own way, you're blasting the trail. And right now, I am most definitely blasting a new trail. Whoa. All right. One thing I like to start doing out here in Vegas is trying to find some more Native American artifacts and settlements. I know there's some petroglyphs out here. I haven't been able to find any like settlements other than this one little settlement that was discovered northeast of Las Vegas. I cannot remember what it's called, but I do want to go visit it. But it's like a museum now. It's not really outdoors like it used to be. It's kind of covered up and protected, which is good for the site. But I'm so used to Arizona where there's just, you know, history everywhere. You can go out and find trails all over the outskirts of Phoenix with ruins and artifacts and amazing things to discover. So I'd like to be able to kind of go out exploring around Vegas and see what I can find out here. There has to be something. There has to be some kind of remnants of some ancient society that lived out here. If you guys know of anything in the Vegas, outskirts of Vegas or anywhere in Nevada really, that you could recommend, I would really appreciate it. I'd love to know places you've discovered or that you found, or maybe some hidden little gems, or just some beautiful hikes in general. Just like, you know, comment below and let me know. Well, there's another cave right there close to those houses. Doesn't look very deep. It looks pretty shallow, so I'm not sure if I want to go down there and check it out. It's still pretty cool. And just looking out here in the distance, look at the view, it's beautiful. You zoom in, you can see. Look at that right there, a cave. They're just all over the place. They're all over this area. Man, it's so incredible. If I had more time, I would venture all the way out there. But I gotta cut it short here soon, which just means I have to come back out. So I will be back out here to keep exploring because there is just so much to see out here. Wow. I think I made it far enough. I'm about 1/3 around the base of this mountain, and it goes on for quite a while longer. It's starting to get dark out, sun setting, and I did find a cave way down there. So what I'm gonna do is hike down the side of this mountain into that wash, check out that cave, and then take the wash all the way down where it meets back up with the trail on the east side of this mountain, and then take that back to where I parked. So that's my plan right now. I'm gonna get at it. Go to that cave right there. I'm gonna hike down the side of this mountain and take this wash all the way back where it meets up on the east side of this mountain. I'm approaching this cave over here. It's the last one I'm gonna explore today. Looks a lot cooler from down low. That was pretty small from up top. From down here, it looks quite large. I guess not that big. It seems to be 3. Oh, another beehive right there. Look at that. Oh, wow. I can hear them. Oh, they're kind of starting to get around me there. Wow. All right, so that's a lot of bees out here. I'm surprised. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but right there, another beehive near this beautiful cave. And I couldn't even see them until I got close. Then they all started swarming around, well, around me. I've not been stung yet, which is good. I'm gonna walk around that hive. Maybe I can sneak past them. These bees keep trying to stop me from seeing these caves. But not this time. Whoa, that one's awesome. Oh, there are some massive spider webs in there. You know, there are block widows out here in the desert, so I gotta be careful. But wow, that is very cool. You can see something hanging off that web there. That's cool. And that goes back pretty far. That is impressive. And I see some holes back there. There has to be something living in this cave. Look at that spider web. Nice. I'm not sure if it's active, but that is very cool. Now I am pretty tall. It's a very short cave. Let's see how close I can get. Ooh, I don't want to get all the way in there. But wow, okay. Nice. It's a pretty big cave. And it is not connected to this one over here, this taller. Oh, nice. A lot of soot. People have been having fires in here. It's quiet in here. No bees in here. And I don't see any bats. There's some spiders on the walls. That's to be expected in a cave. So it's just like a little crevasse. A little, it's just pretty narrow. Doesn't go back too far. A lot of soot, a lot of fires in here. Pretty cool. That's what it looks like from the inside. All right, let's get out of this cave now. Whoa. All right, that is awesome. Ooh, very cool. That's fun. I'm so close to this neighborhood over here, these new homes. I didn't see any more along this wash on the way in, but maybe I missed something. There's a lot of graffiti though. No shortage of graffiti. Walk backwards for a minute and look at that view behind me. That's so beautiful. Sun setting on the city. Ah, it's perfect. Well, I'm gonna keep going. You know, I'm so close to the trail right there that I'm just gonna hike up the side of this mountain to get back on the trail. Because it'll be a lot easier than walking through this loose gravel. There we go. And like that, I'm back on the trail. I was down there. Now I'm not. I'm gonna keep going. It's time to go home. I was walking over here on this trail. Looked over to the left and saw tons of mouse droppings. Little mouse den. It's also where you might find some snakes hanging out to get some mice. And based on the amount of droppings there, I'd say at one point there were a lot of mice there recently. I don't see any in there right now. That's pretty cool. Let's keep going. Call it bravery, call it stupidity. I really want to see that cave up there by that beehive. What I saw earlier, and it stopped me. I'm gonna peek my head around this corner. Hopefully I don't get stung. Just gonna peek, bees. Just gonna peek. I don't want your honey. I just wanna see this cave. Ooh. Oh. Nice. Okay, that's pretty small actually. Nothing in there really. Oh, I hear the bees getting upset. I'm gonna work my way down. They noticed me and they all started coming out. But at least you got to see that cave. Ooh. All right. Well, thank you, bees, for letting me take a look and not stinging me. Ooh, that is a beautiful sunset. Let's keep going. Because this appears to be the hike of many caves, I'm headed back. I found one more cave up there. A set of them that I did not see on my way across this trail earlier. Or maybe I did and I thought maybe it was too far away. But now that I'm looking at it, it's really not that bad. So I'm gonna climb up there. I'm gonna check out this one last cave. I promise, one last cave. And then I'm headed home. Let's hope there are no bees. Ooh, no rattlesnakes. And honestly, this is a pretty easy climb. There is a lot of solid rock on my way up here. I guess my phone's filming that, but. So each step is pretty solid. I don't feel wobbly, feel secure. Oh, one problem though. I can see it now. It's on the face of a cliff. Dang. So I'll go up a little higher. I don't think I can get to that cave. Not safely, at least. The closer I get, the more I realize how steep that cliff is to get to that cave. That's not good. Ooh, okay. All right. Yeah, look at that. I could do it. It'd be really dangerous. You'd see me on the news. No. But it would definitely be sketchy. I'm gonna make my way up to the side. Oh, little bunny. I scared him. Let's see if I can maybe find a way across up here. One goes out of this cliff. No. Doesn't. Oh, sorry, bunny. Scared him. He's out of here. All right. Well, you can see this cliff is where I'd have to climb to make it up. No way. There's climbing ropes over here. Let me get my phone out. This is cool. All right, so people come up here and scale these rocks. Little cave. Oh. Look at this blue rope. Someone just left this climbing rope here. It doesn't look too worn out, looks pretty new. Nice. All right, coming down here. Ooh, cactus. Oh, you can see, yeah, all the climbing gear. All the way up. That's cool. Very cool. Man, I bet that's a lot of fun. Look at that view from up here. Well, it's too bad I can't get into that last cave. But it's a beautiful view from up here. Beautiful vantage point. You can see the whole city, the whole Vegas skyline. I come up here and stand still so I can get a better shot. But wow. What a perfect time of day. Just look at that skyline. That sunset is so beautiful. Wow, and there's the strip. There's the sphere. Nice. Well, it's worth it for the view. Beautiful view. Guess I'm gonna head back down now, because to get to this cave and that cave over there would require me climbing these rocks on all fours. Yes, I have done it before in the past. Yes, it was dumb. And no, I will not be doing it again. Because I choose life. Yeah, I choose life. Just give it one more look over. I actually see some mounts there for climbing. Let's see if I can see them on the camera. Right there, yeah, look. It's a mount there. There's another one there. So people are climbing this up to that cave using ropes. It's probably the smart way to do this. So maybe I come back with ropes. Man, that is so beautiful. All right, well, I think my adventure is over. I'm gonna hike down this rough terrain, back down to the trail. And then I have about 30 minutes left across the mountain to get to the parking lot where I'm at. Oh, it's been a fun one. I think I'll come back though, and I'll try to get to this peak. And I'm gonna come earlier, and I'm gonna go all the way around the north side of the mountain. And it looks like it'll be a little easier and faster. And definitely longer than an hour. Man, did I misjudge that. All right, well, it's been a fun one. I'm not gonna make it to the top of that cliff above me. Not without ropes. But it was still a lot of fun. It's a beautiful view. And I had a great time. You know, if you love the outdoors as much as I do, and if you're watching this video, I really hope that you do, then please like and comment and subscribe. It really helps me out. Lets me know that, oh, this is worth it. No, if I wasn't filming this, I'd be doing it regardless. I've been doing this my whole life. I just love sharing my adventures and exploring, and really my goal is to be able to share what my experiences with people who may not be able to experience this themselves, whether it be because of age or injury or location. You know, I'm very blessed to have my youth and my health and the confidence to navigate out here in the wilderness. And I love sharing this with people. And I really hope that everyone watching this is really enjoys going exploring with me. And if you are in the Vegas area or in the Southwest in general, Nevada, Arizona, California, heck, Utah, I mean, and you have a spot with some beautiful, you know, ancient ruins or artifacts or just amazing trails, you know, your favorite hikes, whatever it is, go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know what that is. And I would love to add that to my list and check it out. What I'm trying to do is go out at least, you know, twice a month and venture out and you know, explore some of these areas and share that with everybody, because it really is a blast for me. I have so much fun doing this, and I really would love to know where you'd like me to go next. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Take care and go outdoors.